Oh darn, he passed on. Committed suicide apparently. According to multiple sources. Yeah, Austin, Texas, got it. This pack can still be very dangerous for the DPS especially. That's so sad. Condolences to family, yeah, no doubt. Sad indeed. I'm a huge NBA basketball fan. Oh, I actually dropped tears for Kobe. Yeah, dude, that was very sad. Probably because I did follow him from his 17-year. Yeah, that's cool. You're an NBA fan, even in Europe. That's cool. NBA lost a lot when Kobe was killed tragically. YouTube is imploding right now. Seems like the WoW community is also imploding. Yeah, it's a good time to be a fucking shut-in who doesn't have any interaction with other human beings, so I can never be. Don't have to worry about any of this shit. We were joking the other day that like maybe so many people will get canceled that I'll just be one of the top influencers by default. They'll all have to, all their fans will have to watch something. Mad genius laugh. Hey, oh wow, he just proposed too. Well, that was seemingly part of the psychosis or whatever, I don't know. Apparently he hasn't even seen that woman in months or something. I still do not know what happened aside from James Charles. Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson did a lot of big oopsies. Gotcha. It was so nice to see how he was taking care of his daughters and stuff. Anyway, enough about that. Metro is more of a baseball fan, right? I love basketball as a sport, but yeah, the NBA doesn't necessarily interest me a ton. I do like the NBA, but it's definitely like among my least favorite sports, just because I feel like they don't really play the game properly. College basketball is my favorite sport. But yeah, my favorite professional sport is definitely baseball. I like baseball and golf the most, which people always joke about. They said I watch the two most boring sports, but NFL is probably my least favorite. It'd probably go like, for pro sports anyway, it'd probably go MLB, baseball, then golf, then soccer, football, whatever you call it in Europe, and then I guess NBA. I never watch hockey at all, so that's just zero value. And then NFL, I guess. Twitch and YouTube are the new drama soaps. Our Yankees are gonna be so lit. Oh, you're a Yankees fan? Sweet man, yeah. Let's see if they play a game, but soccer is second, yeah. NFL, that's cool. These are Europeans that like NFL, that's cool. Curling for the win. Yeah, I don't know much about curling. The 80s and 90s basketball was better. Oh yeah, definitely. Totally agree. I played myself for 20 years. Sweet. Yeah, I played a lot of basketball when I was younger too. Yankees, boo. Oh, you Red Sox? NFL is trash. I don't have much respect for the NFL, unfortunately. The nail in the coffin for me was the Antonio Brown nonsense that happened. It's like that's just like a systemic issue. Like that guy is a symptom of the problem, you know. Cole was already killing it in spring training. Yeah, he had that one really bad game. That was a bit worrying, but I mean, obviously you get Garrett Cole, you think you're gonna be really successful, so we'll see if they even field up. The only positive thing I've been trying to watch is the RE voice actors and mocap people streaming RE and talking to fans. It's wholesome. I see. I don't know what that is. What, Resident Evil? Is that what RE is? In the 90s, you had Looney Tunes basketball. Oh yeah, I remember that. I used to play that game all the time. My grandmother bought it for me. I love that game, man. I love basketball growing up, but I always say this. I wish IRL worked like WoW, You know how you could respec your talent points? Obviously, it's kind of different now, but this is a very old adage. You know how you could respec your talent points? I really wish I could respec my talent points IRL, and I would have put all the skill that I had in basketball into golf. Because, like, the older you get, golf doesn't really deteriorate as fast as basketball, but, like, when you're in your 40s, it's a lot harder to play basketball successfully, let's put it that way. St. Louis Cardinals. Oh, cool. A good friend of mine is a huge Cardinals fan. We always joke that someday it's going to be Yankees-Cardinals in the World Series, but we've known each other for 12 years now, and it's not happened, so... We've been talking about it for 12 years. Resident Evil, got it, you know. The mocap people are super, super engaged with the fans, and they stream the games they acted in and just nerd out over the game with fans. That's cool. But it's motion capture, is that what that stands for? Or is it like Motown, Detroit or whatever? Oh, how old are you? 31, right? 31? I can never remember. Yeah, that's right. Those games at that point are the movies where you can control an actor if they make sense. Gotcha. When I went from Super Nintendo to PS1, the game Resident Evil, that was probably the biggest shock for me graphics-wise ever in my life. It was so cool. Sweet. One for the next world first. I like football the most, then cycling. Oh, cycling. That's cool. You and Sizemore would get along. Fucking warrior charge. Stops. Stops Gorfiends. All the animations you see are actually real people dressed in a costume and a mocap rig. They just run around with fake guns and roll on a gymnast mat. Oh, that's funny. Well, that's cool. Tour de France is a big thing I'd watch. Sweet. That's cool. Well, that sounds fun. Yeah, I've never really watched that cycling stuff, but I'm sure it's fun. Barron is taller than his dad now. He's like 10. Are they trying to trigger Trump by saying his son should try out for basketball? I don't know. He's a teen. Oh, nice. That's lucky. I wish I was a teen again. Not really, actually. I don't wish that at all. Actually, yeah, I guess he would be now. I don't think there's much guesswork involved, right? You can just find out how old he is. Teen, yay, no job, less stress. No skill or intellect either, though. That's the problem. The only sport I watch regularly is golf, and then I watch the Super Bowl. Oh, that's cool. You're a golf fan? Dude, I've been getting into golf, like, huge all of a sudden. He was 10 when his father took the oath of office. That was a while ago, yeah. A couple weeks ago now, at least. Honestly, call the teens today Zoomers all you want and call them stupid, but imagine growing up as an adolescent in this world turmoil. Yeah, it's nothing about the generation. It's just, I've learned so much in the last 5 years that I would never want to go back to Like sub 2010, it was just a stupid. I was the stupid version of me. They're gonna be super cynical and desensitized when they're allowed to vote. A lot of them probably won't. Yeah, probably right. Social media is making a lot of people depressed. Yeah, no doubt. Just vote for President Putin in Russia again, and you have a chance to win a car or a new home. Good system. Wait, seriously? What the hell? How does that work? Is that legal? I guess it is there. Not a lot of rules in Russia, maybe. I'm only 22 now, but I grew up in Germany as a teen. So I'm more of a 90s kid experience because they are iffy on giving teens social media. Oh, really? Didn't know that. Can you vote for anything other than Putin? I don't think so. Not unless you want to die. Not unless you don't like to be alive. My social media was talking to my dad when I was a teen. My role model. Good old chap. Nice. Wait, what's the number here again on teaming? Is it still 60? What's the number that we're after? $60. So we need one more pack. I saw an interesting thought post. What would you choose if you could go back to 13 with all the knowledge you have today, or skip ahead 5 years and have 40 million in the bank? I would definitely go backwards with all the knowledge I have today, for sure. That is definitely the case. Okay, this should be enough, for sure. I was born in Germany, lived there until 8 years, so nice. How come? What caused you to move? Let's just start running. I think it's probably the right play. Kids 1 year younger than me were suddenly allowed to have phones, which is weird. Like 97 and 98 kids were still raised quite strictly, but the younger kids were just given phones. Raised, what do you mean? Like this was a rule, or is just something that parents did? It's creating a massive life envy for people, and with the isolation and lockdowns, it's having a massive effect on people with anxiety and depression. Yeah, you're probably right. I'd go back for Shiver's balance. Yeah, me too. They voted so he can stay in office until 2036. That seems like a good choice. I think it's just parents did it for some reason. Gotcha. I think they just upheld the philosophy of no phones with the internet until 16 or 17 when iPhones rolled out. Even when those new iPhones rolled out, that's funny. Wanted to ask if you had Dutch parents, yeah. I like Germany, to be honest, so yeah. Heard good things. I was in Germany for a long time. I got my first cell phone when I was 20 and I paid for it. Like 10-year-old, my 10-year-old, like, dad, I need a phone. Oh yeah, I feel ya. Yeah, I was gifted one too at a young age, but Mostly because I was playing basketball a lot, so I was outdoors all the time, and my mom thought I needed one to be able to communicate. Best thing about Germany is Rammstein, the mob from, what was that, Live Side or Dead Side, I guess? No, Live Side. I don't know. But on IG and Tumblr, I've been in adult circles for a year, and yeah, sadly we kind of gatekeep from minors, but it's necessary in a lot of cases. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, but kids nowadays need, right? No doubt. Okay, if count works the same way as it does outside of teaming, then we are a little over. Oh, no, we failed. Failed that part. I'm the only person in here, I guess. AMS the cast. Rosters for schools and such are all on it. Yeah, fair enough. Schools probably have changed the way they work it. This is pretty much the easiest one anyway, so we're good. I don't really need any actual healing here. As long as I don't be in range of the cast. Nokia 3200. Yeah, that was mine too. You ever see that shit, man? It's funny. Good old days, dude. Maybe we should interrupt him. Anyway, it's the same problem. You can't prevent kids from finding porn, but most of them know they shouldn't make it. You know, but on Tumblr fandoms, oh boy, I gotcha. Tumblr, yeah, that place is gone, right? That's weird. Did they just change it? Anyway, okay, let's stop talking about porn maybe, huh? But hey, that also counts for my Nintendo, Sega, etc. What are you talking about? Oh, the battery lasted me way longer than most phones now. It's just because the processing power was so low that the batteries could keep up much easier. Even TikTok is getting more poorly dressed. Oh, really? TikTok. That's a clock or something? What is that? Some type of clock? It's a social media thing to post small clips and stuff. Got it. Clips. Like for your hair? Nip, nip. I was gonna get a haircut, but I think I'm just not gonna anymore at this point. What do you guys think? What do you think of the hair? You like it? Before today, I don't think anybody ever saw me stream with long hair. Or not today, but like before recently. But I think I'll let it grow. TikTok is Walmart Vine. Oh, Walmart. Yeah, I've gone there before. Go full Jesus. You mean long hair? Yeah, in high school my hair was down to my shoulders, so chop it all off. Oh, all of it. I was only gonna chop one hair off, one day at a time. I was gonna shave one hair and see how long it would take. How long do you think it would take? How many hairs are on the human head? I like the hair, sweet. I kind of do too, but I don't know. I've been playing golf a lot recently, and man, is it kind of annoying to have long hair when you're playing golf. Although I think I'm just gonna stop wearing a hat at this point. I think that's gonna be the play. I chopped my hair off and went full Eminem or Draco Malfoy. Draco Malfoy. Oh, what, like blonde, you mean? I just shaved my head yesterday. Nice. Got that Corona midlife crisis, yeah. In high school, my hair was down to my waist. Oh, wow. That's long. We want Pikachu hat back. He's here. I just don't throw it. Again, we talked about why we don't wear it too often. There's got to be a supply and demand to it, you know what I'm saying? Did it Twilight proc? I didn't even see it. No, it's just at that trinket. Holy shit. Did 100k without Twilight. That's pretty crazy. Trinket's good. Since 2020, I had unnatural hair colors, but I did a big oopsie in November and was too fried to dye anything but black. Oh. Same. Wait, no, that's not true. Sup, can you give me some tips on how to socket in the punch card faster? Again with the punch card, huh? I don't understand the question, sorry. What do you just farm it and it eventually drops. Just like any other item in the game. Many Collins must be sacrificed for Metro to wear the Pikachu hat? Yeah. If someone says like an absurd, ridiculous thing again, then we'll put the Pikachu hat on. Been trying out Wolvane Major, it's a lot of fun. Gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to use it one way or the other because Verse is too powerful, but people were talking about Wolvane in the beginning of the season, and I said I was going to try it, but it just never seemed like I was going to get much value out of it. Only had that black Snape looking hair for 3 months, and I chopped it. Nice. Okay, 16 minutes at this point seems pretty good, as long as we don't wipe to the bosses, which are definitely pretty hard this week.
Three, two, one.
Anyway, for Bloody K, Wolvane pairs with Bone Storm. Yeah, but you can't use it because you need the essences for Verse, unfortunately. Doesn't seem like there's any optional essences right now. Unless you want to just lose a bunch of Verse. Oh, I didn't AMS, fuck. Well, that's my fault. Not really the ideal bait there. I swapped out Vision for Void Minor and using Wolvane Major, nice. Verse is still at 34, I have a Verse weak aura right here, you can see what it's at dynamically throughout the dungeon. Hey John, how you been, man? Glad to see you. Ah, see? Man, that is so fucking shitty, dude. It picked 2 melee there. It has something to do with how close people are, I guess? Is that what's happening? It keeps picking the DPS. I don't know why. You only lose Verse from Vision, not a lot. Well, Vision is not optional either. I need more Vamp Blood for sure, more than I definitely need that more than I need Strength, that's for damn sure. Anyway, I appreciate your continued flip-flopping from build to build, but after the first one, I'm a bit twice bitten, or whatever, once bitten, twice shy. Vision is useless when you use Bone Storm. I don't use Bone Storm. Two closest, if tank is one of the two, tank will always get it first. Yeah, I don't know how the hunter was closer than me, but I guess something wrong on my end. We really didn't do a good job on this fight, but we killed it anyway, so that's good. One last Vamp Blood there, just in case. That was bad essence use there. Should have saved it for this next pack. I had to take off my Infinite Stars piece to avoid TFBs. I don't know what that is. Oh, Thing from Beyond, I guess. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Why are we still in combat? Some bomb. I've been well, Metro. Sorry for the late delay. I've been in conflict on what tune I want to play now, but the corruption farm on multiple tunes is just rough. What do you think? You don't really farm, you just play the game and get stuff to buy corruption. It was a lot worse before that, obviously. Would you rather just not have corruption? Be alright when I can get 2 more cores. This actually worked out pretty well. I don't think we have any concerns here. Let's go get this bomb spawn now before it causes problems. Yep, we still be only slightly overcount, so it ended up working out pretty well. Any Jixes in the chat? I don't know if he's around, probably asleep or something. It was for sure, just a lot of time. Got it. I feel like this mob's like actively trying to get behind me. Shaman is so immobile, I gotta keep my corruption under 20. Well, next expansion, if you're talking about Ellie, they'll have Spirit Walker's Grace as well, so that's gonna be pretty nice. Running TD5 at the moment, not great because I get so upset when a long period of no procs happens. Oh right, yeah, I don't know. TD is, I think, maybe the most overrated thing I've ever seen in 5-mans. It's really good, it looks flashy on the chart, but it's so inconsistent that it can cause a lot of problems.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, that's nice. Nice change. The Shaman is going to be busted next expansion, you think? Come on. Nobody plays Shaman, so let's hope Blizzard doesn't bother to fix it. Well, I don't think that's going to get nerfed. That's just a spell that's sorely needed. Anyway, 10% movement speed inside of Spirit Walker's Grace. I don't know why, what makes us say that. Started a mage out of boredom. Damn, I forgot how slow things are with 390 item level. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think a lot, yo, for real, that's gonna be a big deal. Next expansion, people are gonna really be concerned. I don't think I can get here. People are gonna be really, I think, pissed actually more about how weak their character becomes. I'm off for today. All right, see you, man. Thanks for the support today, and in the last few months and years. Or maybe that's a talent for Resto that gives it a buff to movement, and I'm not sure what we're talking about, but... All I know is the spell's there for Ellie. That's the extent of the knowledge. No more TD carrying DPS as tank. I hope this is good damage from other sources or rip aggro. Yeah, and it'll just be back to how it was in the beginning of BFA, I'm sure. Well, here we go, another solo save. This one should be much easier than last time, I think. No Grievous, and the Hunter's still alive, so. Well then, I'll read comments after we finish this. $12 million only, that's not... I think it was over 11 million last time and we didn't have 2 people. Hunter seems pretty powerful right now. Literally don't even have to have a healer for him to be alive. Wow, that was a lot of damage. What the hell? Good thing the rest of the run went so well. We had so much time here. Gonna run as far away as possible so I don't get hit. That's unfortunate. Ah! Oh god, it's not over. Yo, this is gonna get really tight here. Okay, Vamp Blood's back up. Death Strike harder. Drop Bone Shield stacks too. Please, for the love of God, Twilight proc and kill him. This happened the other day too, where I was just like sitting here staring at his HP for 100k. Why does it never fucking proc when you need it to proc, man? It's so insane. Jesus Christ. Imagine if I died right there. That's fine. Oh wow. Okay, cool. We did it. Ah, the outside in. Glad to see you again, man.